My name's Dale.
My name's Buzz.
From the Melvins, and you're listening to the Chuck Vans Radio Podcast.
It's a very special night here in Austin for the Chuck Vans Radio Podcast. Tonight we are talking to a band that needs no introduction. We got Buzz, Dale, Steve from the Melvins joining me. Guys, how you doing tonight?
Good. Wait, if we didn't need an introduction, then why did we get one? No, yeah. That's fine. No, just, yeah.
It wasn't needed. It was just wanted.
And you've been on the road in support of your new record, A Walk with Love and Death. How's the road treating you so far?
Good. We really like it. We're here in Texas finally, and we can go to Buc-ee's.
Now you can go to Buc-ee's.
Right.
There's several of them popping up, new ones.
Thank God. We love Buc-ee's.
And there needs to be one in there needs to be one in Fort Stockton.
Yeah, there's none in West Texas. We've noticed.
None in West Texas. I'll have to email the Buc-ee's people.
Email
after
Buc-ee
after the interview.
Mr. Buc-ee.
And this record, it's a double album. Death being kind of a straightforward Melvins record, and Love being a score to a short film. Was it kind of a new process for you guys? You know, kind of doing a score, a little bit more of a challenge than going into the studio to do a traditional album?
Yeah, the soundtrack record took a lot longer to record than the other one did, believe it or not. So.
And that's going to be one of my next questions. Which one actually came first, the score?
We did it all together.
All together?
Yeah.
All together.
Like mixed in.
And the short film?
You're up.
Come on.
Okay. The short film is something that you guys are creating?
No, Jesse. Well, Jesse's
Nymanin, who is a friend of ours from Atlanta, who's done a lot of work with the band in the past, is doing the film along with Buzz here.
And how's the film coming? Is there a release for it, or?
No, we're not done with it yet, so we're not sure. Hopefully by the end of the year, maybe.
End of the year?
Maybe. We'll have it done. I don't know when it'll come out.
So the soundtrack has come out in advance.
The soundtracks come out in advance.
In the meantime, you can enjoy the soundtrack and kind of envision what the movie is going to be like.
You guys have kind of been around for a while now in music. Would you say the rock music genre as a whole has gotten kind of stagnant as opposed to like what you guys and a lot of the other bands in the Washington area did for rock back then?
No.
Don't blame us.
Right. No. I don't know. Stagnant. I mean, there's always bands we like, but I don't know if it's any better now than it was back then. I think actually for us, it's way better.
Way better now?
Yeah, because there's no bands.
What bands and records are you guys listening to lately?
Lately, we've been on a big Stones kick. You ever heard of those guys? It's band from England. Yeah,
I have heard of them.
out of Dartford, England.
A lot of records. They've done a lot of records.
A lot of records. Yeah, nobody really knows about them, though.
Have they done as many records as the Melvins, though?
Actually, I don't think they have. I think Melvins actually have more songs than the Rolling Stones.
They've repackaged more.
But they've repackaged more. But we're working on that.
Yeah. The thing is, nobody cares about them in England because no one will pay to see a local band play.
That's true, yeah.
Especially from Dartford.
What other new stuff do you like?
Hendrix. We like Hendrix.
Yeah, there's this guitar player they've turned me on to. He says it's James Hendrix, or is that how it's pronounced, right?
Yes, he is.
He's the one to blame.
He seems, he's got a lot of talent.
Got a future ahead of him. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
he's dead.
Well, really?
What?
And with the tour going on right now, what can fans expect from the live show? We're going to hear some of the score as well.
They've been playing some.
Yeah, definitely. There's some of that mixed in throughout the set.
A version of it right now.
Uh,
No. The part you've been doing.
Skeeb it up, boob it up, bub it up, ba ba da ba da ba. Skeeb it up, boob it up, bub it up, ba ba da ba da ba. Skeeb it up, bub it up, bub it up, ba da ba. Skeeb it up, bub it up, bub it up, ba ba.
And after this U.S. tour, you guys are headed to Europe and then Australia?
We are, yes. We're going to Europe and Australia, and we're taking along Steve's band that he's been in since he was 11 called Red Cross.
Red Cross?
Yes, the famous Red Cross. And I'm in the band now, too.
Dale's band, Red Cross.
Yes.
Oh, it's your band now.
It's Red Cross. It's Red Cross featuring Dale Crover. Pretty soon.
Negotiate the featuring title.
It's not up to you. But then
Help what the fans say.
right. Then pretty soon it's going to be Dale Crover's Red Cross, and then after that just Dale Crover.
Dale Crover.
Yes.
And after the Europe and Australian dates, maybe back in the studio, rest?
Nope. Actually, after that, Steve and I have some business to attend to in Spain.
In Spain.
Yeah, with Dale Crover's Red Cross will be performing in Spain in December.
A little Spanish holiday. Holiday.
And Dale, you have a solo record that came out a little over a month ago. How did that whole record come about?
Well, I wrote some songs and went in the studio and recorded it. That's exactly what happened. I had a bunch of drum bits and bobs that I wanted to put together and make a solo record along with some regular songs. And I suckered some guys into putting out a record. No, actually, it was their idea. But, yeah, they wanted to get suckered. They fell right into it.
If you want to get suckered, is that getting suckered?
Finally, the tables have been turned, right?
And you're wearing a lot of hats on this solo record. You're doing, of course, drums, but also vocals, guitar, keyboards. A little more fulfilling, contributing a lot of more facets.
I do the same
to the
type
album.
of stuff on Melvins records, you know? Uh-huh.
Yeah, we don't do shit.
Yeah.
You play more guitar on this record than you normally do on a Melvins record.
Maybe so, but actually this record doesn't really have a whole lot of guitar, believe it or not. A
You
bit.
know why? Because he's no good at it.
Well, I wouldn't co-sign that.
He's not good enough to play guitar on his own record. But he will play on our records. What does that say?
Well,
That's the truth. He's got nothing to say.
that's because this other band needs a little more help in the
little more help.
guitar department, right?
And
Oh, say goodbye to Steven. He has to go. He just.
Methadone clinic
He-
closing. Gotta get down there quick.
nice meeting
I thought it was
you,
open
man.
till 6. It's a holiday.
And the album features a lot of very short tracks on it. And from what I've read, is that was kind of the basis for how the album
Yeah,
came
sort
about.
of. Well, some of those songs were on this weird 10-inch record that had 6 cuts per side, not like a continuous cut on a record, continuous groove, but 6 individual ones. Then you flip it over, and there's 6 other ones. But there's also 6 spindle holes in the thing. So wherever you put that down, there's going to be a track that goes along with it.
Oh, wow, very cool.
Total pain in the ass.
So yeah, it's
It's
the
an artful pain in the ass.
right. It's
Yeah.
the most impractical record ever made. But because of vinyl's limitations, the songs had to be short. So they were a lot of them were 30-second songs.
Cut CD next.
Actually, there's going to be a crazy lathe cut cymbal record that's coming out.
And will we see more solo albums from you in the future?
Sure, why not?
Sure. Live shows, maybe?
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
Band.
One-man band would be good. Actually, we talked about doing a acoustic tour, right?
One-man band with 2 guys.
Yeah,
One-man, 2-man band.
a one-man band with 2 guys.
And I read also you guys like to
Just
play
hand
golf.
weed back and forth.
Yeah, golf.
What was it? Oh, I love golf.
Have you all been able to hit the links since you've been on tour?
No, I never play when I'm on tour. I don't have time.
No time.
to.
No time.
We have to schedule a tour with 2 or 3 days off between shows so we can play golf.
Yeah, actually, he brought tennis rackets last tour, thinking that we'd get to do that, but that didn't happen either. But I think I want to investigate this pickleball thing. You heard about pickleball?
Pickleball? No, I have not.
Yeah, it's actually been around for a long time. You know about pickleball, Pinkus?
That's what she just.
You like pickleball? Pickleball. Yeah, pinkleball.
I said Pinkus ball.
Pinkus ball. Pickleball. Yeah.
And I know Dale, you filled in for Fantomas on the one-off show that happened earlier this year.
I did.
Buzz.
I didn't fill in. I was just
No, I
there.
know you didn't fill in. Do you think there might be new Fantomas material sometime?
I have no reason to believe that.
No reason to believe that.
No, it's not my deal. So
Okay.
if I had my say about it, we probably would have done one about 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it's Mike's deal. So
Hopefully, Mike and the perfect storm together, and y'all can do another.
once he gets all of his court stuff squared away, maybe he'll have time for it. A lot of restitution.
Well, make sure you guys check out the Melvins on the road. Get tour dates at themelvins.net. I'll post dates too at the chuckvansradio.com blog page. Stay connected with the band on Twitter, Instagram, melvins.com, and you have to spell out .dot.com. When I've looked on the Instagram, it's melvinsdot.com.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I've never looked at our Instagram.
Oh, yeah? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe it is. I don't know.
So you don't get spam.
Huh.
Is that what it is?
That's
I think they write the DOT out so people can't copy and paste stuff. They actually take the time to.
all the automated computer high-tech stuff.
They'll figure their way around that.
All right. Buzzdale, I want to thank you guys for being on the
Thank
show.
you, Chad.
Thank
for
you
the
so much.
invite.